really compelling matchup. It almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick catch over the middle. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's a bunt. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. But he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this pass is caught, brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The returner is tackled by this one coverage team. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Fighting off the defender. It's a fumble. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Trying to run, it's a bunt. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The running back here on a direct snap. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. Inside the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Going to hand this off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the 1st half, and that's why they're trailing. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to them.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The short completion of the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. He gets loose. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. He hands it off from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pitch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to throw again. He fires downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Big throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Hand off to the single back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags a good throw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a big, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of a play. Notre Dame comes comes to the line quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves left out of the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. Caught with room to run. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Number 16, set to kick it away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Creative running there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
QB decides to keep it here. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Points through the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. We'll give it to the running back. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now he's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Powering through a tackle. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. The shotgun running play call. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's third and short. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.